Hello everyone, this is Tyler here from Tallinn, Estonia. It's Friday and I'm going to give my thoughts on why I don't think friends are that important, and more importantly, people that are living in foreign countries and the relevance of friends. Okay, so I live in Estonia. I've been living abroad now for just over a year, and then I'd also lived in South America for a couple years, and I learned quite a bit down there. Now, what I found in the past years since I've became an adult especially is that people often have social dependence on friends that goes far beyond what's often necessary. And it's often this misconception that this friend is going to provide a level of support that it's not realistic. Now, especially though, what I found is that living in a foreign country, it's even more compounded because you're often more alone and you just feel like there's a lack of social network or whatnot. Now, it's even worse if you live in a society where it's hard to find a significant other, or you don't already have some kind of partner or girlfriend or spouse or whatnot. These things just compound and make it more difficult. I lived in South America before from the age of 20 to 22. When I lived down there, I was a student, and to this day, I only interact with about 3 people that I met when I was living there. Now, to give you an idea, I met many people. I had many friends, acquaintances, at some points at least 30, 35, huge number. I knew so many people, and looking back, what I realized is it was not that necessary, and it was actually, for me, it really impeded upon my self-development and my ability to develop myself. I spent way too much time, too much energy worrying about things that really weren't important. Now, when I got back from South America, it was actually within a year, most of these people I didn't even speak to anymore. They were completely out of the picture. And it was disappointing for me because naturally I really valued friendships and I valued these relationships. And it was just a huge letdown in this sense. Fortunately, I had great things happening at that time, so it wasn't as big of a deal, and because I was living in my home country again, so I had my family there. Now, as time progressed, I redeveloped some friendships in Chicago where I was living, but even still, it wasn't to the extent that I had when I was in South America. But what I did focus more on was self-development and improvement in different areas. Just a couple years ago, I started looking at leaving the US once again, and I looked at various countries, and eventually I moved to Eastern Europe, both Estonia and Russia.